Goodness. Okay. I accidentally originally had this set for 11 p.m. Don't know how I did that, but I did. So I just had to fix that. Get a little color on my lip. Hello, Rosanna. I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of your video on replay. Um, so something happened yesterday. Morning, babe. Happened yesterday after we stopped with this, which I ran over and missed the beginning of Rosanna's live, which I apologize. Next time when you're getting ready to bail, let me know why. That way I know. Hello, Kendra. Oh, okay. So, anyways, as I was saying, something funny happened yesterday when after I left from finishing this up. I was not sure I was going to use for a bail, and so as I was pondering it, I was pulling out my FOC so that I could create with it. And one of the items that I had no idea what I was going to do with, yeah, see, I know I changed it. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Rosanna. Sometimes this happens. Anyways, I saw a piece from the FOC that I had no idea what to do with. So I changed it up a little bit, and I'll be completely honest. You're gonna have to do a little touch up on the paint because I'll show you. Hold on. So when these came in the FOC, they were stacked one on the other, and it had a very large, thick jump ring between them. And I did not like it because it didn't have any movement or flow, like, at all. So, and in fact, it just kind of like buckled out weird. So I was like, I'm going to make smaller jump rings and do this and do that. You have to have that big of a jump ring. And if you're going to have that big of a jump ring, it has to be strong. So instead, we glued them together. And I painted this. This was originally red. I painted it to this yellow color because of the beads that were on the necklace. But we used popsicle sticks here to keep it up and level so that it didn't look weird and would not. There was a little spot sticking out right here that I could see, and I didn't like it, so I was sanding it and yeah, jumped the bit there. Something on it that was hot, got it there. So I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm very excited because it just popped up and happened. It was easy peasy. And then I was cleaning up and found this chain. It was much longer than this, or it was put together of this chain that I'm going to now use for the rest of my necklace. So, I love little happy accidents like that. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna send somebody a reminder real quick, because she says that she always misses me. So, who is it? Come on, I know it's not Kendra. Now I can't remember. That's gonna drive me nuts now. Not Tammy. It's not Kendra. Oh, I know who it is. Okay. It was Miss Dorothy Pruden. She always says that she misses this live because she forgets about it. So I was just sending her cute little thing. I am, however, very happy that my second day hair didn't go completely flat between when I did it and the show, because that often happens, especially when it rained last night. So, okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to attach this, probably just using a simple jump ring. And attaching that, we're then going to add the chain to it, put a clasp on, or make a clasp, I'm not completely sure. And then if we have enough time after that, I'm going to make just like a little beaded chain for these little snips that I have that I love, but I'll explain when and if we get to that part. So yeah, I'm just going to simply add a jump ring to the wood. I need to make sure this one is big enough. It is. Looks like it will be just fine. If it needs a bigger one, I can always go put a bigger one on. Oh, don't do that, Heather. Give the other side some room. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm just making sure that it can still like swing around. I love when the happy little accidents like this happen. They make me very happy. Okay, and then we have this jump ring. And anytime I'm working on a link or whatever else, I always make sure to make jump rings so that everything matches at the end. I think this is a link that I saw on Linda's channel. If I remember correctly, it's not very difficult. You just like create 2 loops and then you just wrap this around a larger spot at your bell making plier and you get this really pretty link. So I really like this chain. I haven't made it in a while, and of course, as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, I could do it with this, I could do it with that, I could do it with this. So that's why the jewelry journals are going to be so awesome. Then I can take pictures like this, and when my creativity is altered in any way, shape, or form, I can go back, see other videos, decide if I or photos, decide if I want to make one that remake one. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Kendra. I know it's a really good one. I love it. And I'm pretty sure I made a variation of it. But it looks good, both small and large. Like the itty bitty teeny ones look here. I'll just show you because I love them. I think I only have to have an inch too. So that's good. And you guys are going to laugh at me. But I'm using this because I have 3 metal rulers. I have 3 metal rulers. I have a 6-inch one. I have one that's like 14 inches, which has always made me wonder why it's 14 inches. And then I have one that is 12 inches. So where are they? I couldn't tell you. I'm hoping that they reappear quite soon. Okay, just sit up on top of that, please. I just want to cut a piece of metal. Yeah, I'm going to grab some 18 gauge wire. I really don't think I'm going to need more than an inch. And the good thing is, okay, maybe an inch. I'm going to do an inch and a half. It's very easy to alter this if it does end up being too. Did that just go flying off my desk? Man, I hate when that happens, especially when I'm on. Oh, nope. I'm trying to see. Is this the piece I just cut? I think it is. Okay, so this is an inch and a half. I'm gonna grab my itty bitties. I don't know the way that cut is because I did it at an angle. Okay, so all you do to do this link is go to what size you want your loop to be. And if I remember correctly, you do both of them into each other, so like they're facing each other. Oh, come on, behave. It's because of the way I'm holding the wire. Okay, so you just roll it in on yourself, and then you pull out your handy dandy this, and I'm gonna do it with the third step so you guys can see. And I think this is the way that you do it. If it's not, you'll see possibly learn more from my mistake than my explanation of the technique itself. So you might have to, yeah, see, I would have to squish this down. See, if it's too large, you can always just cut it off a little bit right there, and it's good to go. When the middle is too small, it's a little bit different to do that. Try going this way, Heather. Like this side, I did too much, so I can cut off a tad little bit right there. You can see how this has more length than the other side. Just come in with your flush cutters, trim it down, put it back on your plier, and close the loop up. And I have made chains like this where I have little ones, a big one, little ones, a big one, and I like it. You can use it as a connector, you can use it as chain, you can wire wrap a bead in the center of it. There are so many different things you can do with it. But yeah, I need another coffee mug. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to create a TT Trinkets and Treasures. My kids know that I drink coffee out of the big ones. They don't ever make it for me. And then we're just going to attach a clasp onto the back, which I'm gonna go ahead and just make real quick because that'll be easier. Double flush cutters, just cut about 2 inches off. And I will do my handy dandy like fake wrap loops, symbol loop thing that I like to do. See if I want that to be a little bit. I don't want that flat spot. Sorry, we're going off frame. Okay. Oh, I completely did that wrong. What are you doing, Heather? I completely did that wrong. Oh, you did engage. What was I thinking? Apparently, not the correct way to do this. Okay, so, and I just did it again. Ugh. I will do my best not to make this deja vu from yesterday. Because once I got settled in, I was fine. There we go. Okay. I don't think this is going to be long enough. Let's see. Okay, we're going to bend this. Then we're going to wrap it. But instead of doing a full wrapped loop, I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to grab the loop across itself to help maintain shape. And then I'm just going to take my tail and wrap it around just that one time. till it meets the other wire. See how it's right there? And then you're just going to trim off the end so that you have just the one loop. So it's not a full wrapped loop, but it also isn't just a slip knot. This one loop will help it maintain its shape much better. And Steven and I have tested it, like trying to force it to open, and it's worked. It's good. Okay, so now do I want to put bead on it, or do I just want to do the wrapped loop? No, I'll just do a wrapped loop. That's fine. And then all you do is come in. Oh, it's fine. Coming in, doing a wrapped loop, and we're gonna scale down. Oh, I should probably make that just ever so slightly. And I'm gonna have to roll this down because I did it up way too high. But that's okay. I will make it into a pretty loop in just a second. Okay, and then just do the same thing. Grab it, but first, remember to stick it on your chain, which is what I should have done on the other side. Oh, no. I did it okay. You hear that? Is it just me? Is it just me that, like, knows you pull, dude, jam out to your music all you want. Hold on just 1 second. Sorry, I had to speak to my four-legged child here. But anyways, I have two neighbors that, like, both come in with their music blaring, no consideration for the other people who live in the neighborhood. Nope, not at all, none. And they think it's perfectly okay to do it. And when I say no, like, it can go on, like, we had it happen once at like midnight. Like, really, you're gonna pull into your neighborhood at midnight and be disrespectful like that? Ugh. Like I said, if you're out on the street, don't care. But yeah. Oh, looks like we have a couple of new people. Trava Pixel. You'll have to tell us how to pronounce that one, or just give you your first name so we know who you are. But be forewarned that I have memory issues, so I may forget that that's how to pronounce your name or see your name, but yeah. Okay. And I'm just going around and taking little bites at this until it's wrapped all the way around and one end comes and meets the other. Just like that. Now, you're just going to apply your little clasp on, and I'm going to do a lobster clasp. Where are they? I just had them all out. Oh, they're there. Let's see. Or not, because there's no. Oh, wait, did I find one? No. There were gold ones in at one point in time, but there is no more. So, let me see real quick. I thought I had some up there. Right there. I wish we could put like do not disturb signs on different aspects of life because it never seems to fail. That, oh, we have no plans this weekend. We're going to just hunker down and get this all figured out and this and that and everything else. And all of a sudden, we have like 5 people who call us, hey, we planned this for this, and we planned that for this person. And we never just get to stay home and do it. Please tell me for that. Nope. Those are tiny brass. Thingamajigs. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pretend that I put one on. I don't want to put, I have a thing about toggles on necklaces. Ugh. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. We're gonna put it directly into the chain. Just going to add the toggle to both ends. Also, I like to do this part at an angle instead of right here. I tend to get a closer, more like a rounder loop than I do when I do it the other way. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to put the little barb in a little clasp. Watch, I'm going to change my mind and make my own. Yeah, I'm going to change my mind and make my own hook. Because those aren't the same color as the wire. That drives me crazy. So instead, we got to get in here and get a hold of this well enough that I can wrap this loop around. But don't distort the loop. There we go. Got it. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the 3rd step. And this will be the clasp. So I'm going to do it on a 3. Make sure that loop looks really good. Sometimes you can just pull it so you get a rounder loop. There we go. And then we're going to grip it across the hook or the loop so it doesn't make it doesn't like get all messed up. And then just grab this wire and just keep guiding it. I'm gonna. Okay, are we all caught up? We're all caught up. Okay. So that's the first half of our class. If I can cut off this wire. There we go. Go in, push down that end a little bit so we don't have any pokey bits. There we go. And then we'll do a hook for the other side. Okay. So again, I'm going to do my little link that I like to use. I'm just going to be using it to hook to hook onto the leather. I may have cut this too short. Did I cut it too short? I may have. I'm just kind of like trying to tighten it up just a little bit because I just barely have to go around. So don't have to do very much. Yeah, now I should have plenty of room to wrap it. Do that little extra wrappy wrap right there. Hold on to it with that plier. And pull this down and around. There we go. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Okay. And I'm going to cut with our flush cutters on the side. And then I'm just going to do a very, 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 the smallest hole I can get with my tool, it's quite a bit small. It's small, but I'm going to cut off the flat part, and then I'm going to use my pliers to very slowly bend this in because I don't like a big loop on my hooks. So I like to squish it in and just have that be an accent piece. And then, sorry, my eye is watering ridiculously. And then I will make the same size loop as I did with the hook, which was on the third step. Wrong way. So you're going to put your, this might be too long. I might have to redo the little loopy loop. Take that off. Do the little loop again. I'm not even going to worry about cutting that little straight part off. It's fine, just like that. Then again, like I said, but I might actually go to the fourth step. Or is that just going to be way too big? I'm going to go with my first instinct, which is to do the smallest. You want to pop up just a little bit higher than where your hook is, because I then like to come use my fingers towards the end, like that. It gives it more of like a, it's not a perfect shape, which is what I like. This isn't something that's going to be found elsewhere, and because I used my hand, it's not going to be something you find, definitely. And then, like always, I go in with the box joint of my bail makers, and I just kind of go around and put little squishes in it. And just, you don't want to you don't have to over squeeze it, guys. It's not at all necessary. Now we're going to fix our shape back up a little bit. Oh, Heather. There we go. Fix this little thing because it's sticking out a bit. I think the squish. There we go. Okay. And like I said, I have to touch up the rings, but I'm excited because I used this from the FOC box, and when Don't Hercules it, yeah, exactly. Hi, Barbara. So I try to give myself extra challenges or extra facets to my FOC. I try to stick to, I try to use as many of the beads out of the box just the way they are. But then I also I also try to keep to anything I purchased from Randy. In anything that I use my FOCs for it. Yeah, I know, I Herculeted a little bit, Rosanna. A little too much. But I give myself that rule. So then the fact that I got the lampwork beads from her, I was excited about because then I stuck to it. When we glued these together, we also made sure that the holes on the other rings were on the back. That way, they weren't showing on the front because I wouldn't have liked that. But it's kind of a bit of a statement necklace with the pendant, but I love it. I love this style chain, just everything about it. I'm glad I challenged myself to use the lampwork beads because I've always had an issue with that. Just like the beads that have like the giant hole and there's metal on the inside and then the beads on the outside. Why do they have to have such large holes? Like, I don't know. And I'm a person who doesn't like when things move up and down on a stringing position. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know what I was gonna say, but that's okay. So, the other thing that I was going to do, I don't like beads to go up and down on the string wear, so I like to use the rubber tubing so that that doesn't happen, and I can still go on. So the other thing that I was thinking about doing this morning was to create a beaded chain. I had the other black cording out. A beaded chain for my little itty bitty snips. And I wanted to use I have some like stretchy string. Heather, where did you just put it? You pulled everything out before things started. Maybe that's the problem. I shouldn't have. Then I'd know where it went. Anyways, I was getting you some stretchy string to do it because there are times that I get annoyed when I go to like pull at it and I have to like lean in. Don't like that. So I was going to use some stretch cord and show you guys, not like here. Well, here's one. It's not the one I wanted to use, but like this stringing material. So then if I need to be able to pull further away, I can. And this is also a chance for me to teach you guys that you can crochet a bracelet and it still be a stretch bracelet just by using this. All right, Sweet Pea, I hope it goes well and that you're not in too much pain tomorrow or afterwards. It's the weekend. Nobody wants to hurt on the weekend. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of my crochet hooks. I'm probably going to do it with my 2.25 one just to make sure that it's good enough. I'm not going to use the thickest string. I'm going to use the middle string. And so I have to start out by stringing some beads on it real quick. I was like, oh, I should finish this. That'll take up most of the time. So I didn't pull beads out. All right, so what beads do I want to use on this? I have seed beads and stuff that I could use. Because this can't, I'm going to put the lighter on the end of this so that doesn't happen. But I will likely put, what's it called? Clamshell on the end of this because that way I know it's good. So where is the clamshell? Where's my silver box? It was right here. Or we're gonna do something else because Heather can't find her clamshells. I have them all right here. Okay then. So when my sister was here, she is like a huge, ginormous fan of Halloween. She has any and all the characters that you could ever think of tattooed, but they're zombies. So she has Mickey Mouse, she has Yoshi, she has Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, all of that stuff. And she even has a bee with a jack-o'-lantern head right there. Because it's her booby. That was clever. I was like, okay, sis, I hear ya. But yeah, she does so well. Or I don't think that it doesn't. It just depends. It's the season. So if somebody you get, I find that teachers I can always sell well to because they like having, well, some of them like having all the like kitschy things that their students like. She just asked me, she has gauges as well. So like she pulled out some of the different beads I have. Look at these, Beth. I have to find more for Beth. Look at the blue pumpkins. Oh, you can't see it. Look at the blue pumpkins. They're so cute. And that's like my favorite blue. So I have them in sage green too. So she just wants me to make some earrings that will go on, she'll be able to put on her gauges. So I figured that could either be, you're okay, Dawn. I hope it went well and you're not in too much pain. So they always fall out of her ears. So then I saw all of the lever backs. Some people gave that suggestion. So basically with these, all I'm going to be making is what would then go on the lever back. So I figured we can work on some of that. I need to get them done for sure. And so that once the lever backs come back or get here, I can get these mailed out. So she has the little scarecrows, which I love, little scarecrow charms. I find that Halloween is popular, but fall is more popular. So yeah, you might like Halloween. I have so many Halloween charms, Beth. It's ridiculous. But these little blue, when I found the blue ones and the sage green ones, they're so pretty. So, and there are blue pumpkins that exist as well as green. So I just need to figure out like what I want to put with what, because with them being chain or with them having the hole that way rather than done on rather than done as a bead, it kind of limits, but the top is where we can have fun. We can add other beads to it. We can just like have fun playing with it. These I think would look really cute with some like rose colored beads or other ones. This is a dusty blue, so you could put these with browns and whatever else. There's some jack-o'-lanterns that she loved, some little acorns. She loved these leaves. So these are very likely all going to end up in one set of earrings with them being dangled from chain. So that's what we can start with. So let me find my little gold chain. Not that one. It's too big. Well, maybe not. I don't think this is too big, actually. That would be pretty. I like to keep my chain intact by attaching jump rings. It helps keep them in place. It's just sometimes they get in the way. Okay, so all I need to do is cut a few smaller links to attach to these so that they hang really cute, and then I'll put them on a jump ring, send them to her, and then she can slide them on the lever back. So I think that I want to, first of all, see if I see my heavy duty snips, which I do not, which is okay. All right. So I need to decide first off how long I want each one to be. And I'm thinking, since it's going to be on the lever back and those hang down a little bit, I don't think that the first one should be any more than 5 links. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one gets cut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one gets cut off. And then I'll probably just go to 7 and 9. Or maybe I'll see what these ones look like to begin with. I'm going to go to 5 because maybe I want one at 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one gets cut off. 9 might be too dangly. Once it's added to a jump ring and a lever back. So that might end up, the first one might end up being 3 links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one gets cut off. All right, let's start with that. I want some smaller jump rings. So I have, oh, those are not jump rings. Those are goodies that don't need to be used right now. I'm going to grab some of this gold. I think it plays well with it rather than, well, let me see my gold jump rings, see what those look like next to it. It doesn't look bad. Okay. I'm going to use this size though. I might be able to use this side. I just worry because the charm, or the The charm and the chain are both larger size. So I'm not for sure that I'll be able to use these. I generally try to use the smallest, strongest jump ring I have for stuff like this, but okay, 5. And we don't even have to put them in the same order from one side to the other. We can just, you could always just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You could do the asymmetrical if you like. There we go. Because that could be cute. Having them in different orders so that you don't really notice. So this was orange. Let's do the other one as the green one. And they will hang at different points. My sister obviously is very eclectic herself, so that makes it fun. Okay, this is the other 7-piece one, so we're gonna do a green one on here. But yeah, she was bummed because she has a hard time buying earrings, and she's like, I would love to have some that fit over my gauges. I just haven't been able to find any. So of course, big sister has to. This was the first one we did, and we were gonna we were trying to figure out if we could create some kind of loop that I could put around this. And I haven't yet. So that's why I've ordered the liverbacks. They should be here today. So that will be great. And then a 5. Let's go ahead and do a 5 as orange on this side. See, this is what I'm concerned about. Where's some of the 18 karat gold? Or the 18 karat? 18 gauge, not carat other. Jump rings. Right here in front of me. Okay. Let's knock out some. Oh, you already have jump rings. Sorry, I forgot I already had jump rings. I don't happen to have any lever backs in my stash. That's the reason these earrings weren't made while she was here. That, and I wanted to hang out with my sister as much as possible. So if we put these on their respective jump rings, which I dropped the one I already have. Okay, so orange is 2, 3, 4, 5. Green is 7. Oh, those aren't facing the same way. And my green. Why does it keep flipping? Okay, so do we do the red at 3 on this one instead of 9? Because those will be. She could rock them, I'm not sure. Hi, Jenny. I'll make it cool fall bases. When it's close to Halloween, temporary but cute. Yes. Lived up. So I skipped the Halloween stuff, went straight to the Laura's. What do you think? I am just not a Halloween person. My dad was born on Halloween and lived up to the reputation. Yeah, I have a brother who did too, but so Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Just another thing we have in common, Beth, that I wish we didn't. Where did the other leaves just go? I have one here. I think I am just going to do 3 links for the other one. Oh, here it is. I was like, where's the other one? They fell off of their thing. I think I am just going to do this one with, use the 3 lengths of chain on it. That way it's not ridiculously long, but where did my shorter one go that was already on chain? What the heck? I'm so confused. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this one fell off. That's why. And then we can just put the 3. I didn't put it on the last jumping. Yeah, I think 3 is going to be good. So, caught 2 lengths of 3 because we have a jump ring on either side. So, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. This one. I really do like these Knipex guys. Did you see it? They totally cut. Even like good thick um like chain. This chain is not chintzy or cheap or anything else. So the fact that it can cut them without it, like there's not resistance as I cut it. Just squeeze and they're cut. Most time I just let them fly, but I didn't want to set a bad example. Okay, where's the opening? There it is. These itty bitty jump rings aren't playing around. The green leaf. Where did my bent chain lines go? Makes jump ring closing so much easier when you have to pair those. These are the smaller jump ring stuff, so it should be okay. Oh, I have them right here in my hand. I just wasn't holding them as bent chain nose pliers. Oh my goodness, Heather. As my mom used to say, if it was a snake, it would have come up and bit you. Used to always say that. Okay, I'm going to put them on the ring as oh, I already have a green. So what am I needing? I need a red, I believe. Because on this one, I have, yeah, this is the one that needs the green one. I'm going to go 5, 7, 3. Just to let it hang a little bit differently. Bum, 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 bum. That is not the 3 I was looking for. Where is that? I'm just going to finish putting these all on their respective chains, and then we will attach them. Okay, we have one that is 7, green. Then we have Oh, do I have an odd number or... Oh, there's another one. It's also orange, but not the same orange. We might end up with one as a 9 regardless of what we were going to do. Okay, and then we have this red. Let's do 3 links on this one. So the jump rings that I'm using, they're 18 karat gold plated brass. So they're really strong little things, let me tell you. So now I'm like, okay, what? We might have 9 on. Or we just use these for something else. But I really like the color of them. And do something else with those. Okay, then we have this green here. We have this one at 7. I'm just not. We have the other 5 already on chains. 1 orange. We need to do the last orange one. Okay, and then we can put them on their clip. They'll be different. These are saw cut, so they're really hard to see where the opening is. And they're very strong little suckers. You wouldn't think they would be, but they are. Okay, so let's put the last orange one on. Okay. And we'll just take our larger jump ring. We will go 1. I'll do 7 on here. And then we will pick a 3 and a 5 for the other way. On this one, oh, this is 5. Okay, so 5 can't be in the middle, or it will not be in the order I want it to be. Because I want to do 3, 5, or 3, 7, 5. So pick when we want to do the short chin width. Let's go ahead and do the green on this one. And then I need an orange that has 5 links, which is this one, I believe. Yes. So then that will go, and then this will be how it hangs. Okay, come on, figure it out. I'm nearly positive I put you on the wrong side. I mean, on the right side. If you insist, and then twist backwards. Okay, so now I got... No, it's backwards. Oh my goodness, if I drop that jump ring one more time. I want the green one, that is 3. And we'll put it on right like that, unless that is wrong. Nope, I think that's right. Okay, so then we can close these up. That became much more involved than I thought it was going to be. You guys, these are really good jump rings. I really like them. I got them from Temu, but so I was like, are these going to be any good? Da, 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 da. I really like them. I wasn't sure, but now I am. Okay, for the other side, we are going to do green as the center, which means we need the 3 to go on first, then the green, and then the orange. Okay. There we go. Then we'll just wait for the leather backs to come in. And then I can attach them. We are getting the kind that where the hole is at the bottom to hang things from. We're getting those to where those are open all the time. That way she can have, like, I got ones for like every day, and then I'm gonna probably get her like some actual gold ones and stuff for her birthday. So yeah. The 2 days, the 2 holidays that my mom chose to have kids on was Halloween and wait, I must have meant something. Yeah, let it fly. Yep, me too. There we go. You're gonna do good. I wish you had a pool one too. Makes a huge difference. How come because we've already done it once already? What was it? Oh, you're having yours on September 30th? I have to call my surgeon about my calf. So yeah. Dorothy, we finished up my necklace from yesterday. I'm really happy because it's got to be touched up. But these wood rings were part of my FOC. And then these lampwork beads and this bead mix were all from Randy. So when I do my FOC, I give myself the added challenge that if I get beads from outside of the FOC, that I try to use ones that I purchased from Randy. So I need to go record my other FOC project, but I'm really excited that this just kind of all came together. I'm horrible with lampwork beads. I bought these from Randy over a year ago, I think, and hadn't used them. So I challenged myself to do it. And then, yeah, we couldn't come up with a class yesterday. We could not figure out what we were going to do for the class. But then I also found this chain that I made. So I just made a hook and eye closure out of the same metal so that it will stay on. But yeah, I'm excited about it. So that will need to go up. We will need to get a picture of that for the Randy. But we're at an hour, guys. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day. I hope it only gets better. I'm going to try to get a video out between now and Sunday night. But Sunday night we will have Randy on Beading Besties. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. I'm excited about it, so it'll be a good time. And then I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Nope, I think that's all. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Dorothy, I'm excited to see what you make. You always do something good. But yeah. All right, ladies. getting going overtime, saying goodbye a whole bunch of times. Like, I think it's just part of our group, but it's all right. So as always, guys, have a great weekend and happy beading.